Yo, it's first time into the channel. Leave a like, subscribe, and follow on Instagram. We finna get into the Sneako and Akademiks are starting to war against each other. Let's get it.
After this Chud debate, they have officially burned the bridges of their friendship, and now they're beefing online after this Chud debate. Because after the debate, the comments were pretty brutal to Sneako.
Which is, let me tell you, which is crazy because you wouldn't expect some shit like that from Akademiks. Like, Akademiks be the main one who be sticking up for bullshit half the time. So if you got Akademiks telling you something like this, you know you fucked up, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And not only were the comments brutal to Sneako, Akademiks in his commentary after the debate were pretty much saying how he washed Sneako. You know, he didn't break a sweat. And Sneako took a lot of offense to what Akademiks was saying after the debate. He believed it was a pile on to the fan comments.
I think Ak posted the debate. Let's see some of the comments on this. Y'all forgot Sneako is actually a clown. This is why people punch on Sneako.
Oh, wow.
Look at this, 1.2K likes. Exactly why bro got punched on and choked out.
Jesus.
How can a non-black person tell a black person what's offensive? Okay.
Oh.
And Sneako surprised when he got...
I didn't know that. I didn't know that Sneako was black. I thought he was mixed with like, I don't know, like Asian or some shit. Maybe like Islander. I didn't know that nigga was black.
punched in NYC. A non-black telling blacks how to feel about oppression will never be okay.
Damn.
And we defeated that nigga with a couple of free throws and 2 technical fouls. That was, yo, we were doing like the Angel Reese, a bunch of me bounds.
Damn.
We beat his ass with a bunch of me bounds. I didn't even think this was going to go viral, but look all over the internet, 8 million views. Everybody and their mama calling me, saying, embarrass Sneako. I have to tell each and every one of them, that's my friend. I'm still cool with them, but I vehemently disagree with them on this, and I have to vocalize it because if I allow his voice to go uncontested, people might think that's actually facts.
Right.
I wasn't even thinking about it in the wins and losses until Sneako hit me back up last night, wanting a run back. I'm like, okay, it's a round 2.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
We ain't doing no run backs. We ain't doing no second debates. You already got killed. Ain't no reason to come back and try to do it again. We already heard the conversation. Sneako had nothing for him.
So it's okay. It's okay. Sneako, I know your community might not be the most proud of you. I'll give you a run back. Hopefully your logic is a little bit better.
They ran it back for part 2, and I mean, like, nothing changed. Like, people who were rooting for Sneako continue to root for Sneako. People who was rooting for Akademiks continue to root for Akademiks. Nothing in part 2 really helped change or sway the public opinion. It stayed where it is, right? People thought that Akademiks got the best of Sneako round 1, and round 2, nothing really changed, to be honest. Because Sneako, to his credit, was taking the unpopular stance. Like, the stance of defending Chud the Builder was the unpopular stance. So if clips hit the top.
But that's what Sneako does. He always likes to be the odd one out. Like, he always likes to take the devil's advocate. But like, there's really nothing you could say for Chud the Builder that makes sense. Even like the whole free speech argument makes no sense because he's antagonizing people. Like, he's directly correlating it to the past. Like, you really can't use this whole free speech and he's trying to make people not mad about words. It's stupid. It's fucking dumb.
Timeline of anybody rebuttaling or offering up any type of resistance, of course you're gonna get roasted. Of course you're gonna be told you got destroyed. And being told that you got destroyed would be easier to swallow if the person being told that they destroyed you was not online letting the world know, yeah, bro, I destroyed him. Wait, again, is Akademiks right? Is his right to gloat? Is his right to do, you know, his celebration lap, right? It's his right. And Akademiks took full advantage of this moment. Now, I would think that after y'all debated for a second time that y'all could both say, you know what, we just disagree, y'all go about your separate ways and y'all squash it. But no, all right? Both these dudes have been throwing shots at like each other after the second debate. So Akademiks was doing an interview, I think, with Myron. They were debating too. During this debate, Akademiks called Sneako irrelevant, which Sneako took great offense to.
Bro, a whole different race.
You're comparing Israel-Palestine to this?
Yes. Hold on. All right, wait. Hear what I'm saying. Sneako is a fucking irrelevant commentator. Why are they putting his name on a bomb? Just like how Chud is an irrelevant streamer. But you know why? Their rhetoric matters that much.
Well, why is Zach chipping out since the debate? It was respectful. I told you guys, what the hell? If I'm a relevant one, you wouldn't be talking to me. Why would you speak to somebody and debate them for hours if you thought they're relevant? Second, yeah, I'm relevant enough for the IDF to write my name on their missile, write it on their bomb. What? Irrelevant to Israel? Obviously not. Israel cares so much about the propaganda in our country. They saw how much they were losing and invested $7,000 per influencer to support.
Why do these niggas keep getting into this side debate, though? About a war when we're talking about hate speech?
Them. Their propaganda is everywhere. They look how much they own Turning Point. Look at Charlie Kirk left, and now Erica Kirk's in charge, and they are trying to push for more Zionism within the right. Dude, they 100% care about influencers in this conversation and what's happening. They need American support. Out of context, so what's the context?
Then people a whole different race.
You're comparing
race
Israel-Palestine to this?
Yes. Hold on. All right, wait. Hear what I'm saying. Sneako is a fucking irrelevant commentator. Why?
What's the... Why is he... Dang, man. Niggas seething, bro. Dang, man. Holy.
What the fuck?
I think he prayed to the wrong cup. I think he prayed to a Henny cup that day. Wait, damn.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen him make that face before.
Oh, this nigga violated.
What did I do?
I kind of had a similar reaction, like, damn, like, do academics hate Sneako? Now, maybe he meant, like, in the context of, like, bruh, yo, this is, like, Israel versus Palestine, right? Like, like, the idea of putting Sneako's name on a missile is like, come on, bruh. Like, Sneako is irrelevant in that context of, like, world geopolitics. Maybe that's what he meant. But still, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, it was kind of like a
yo, maybe actors hate Sneako, man. Maybe something like took place online after the debate that just makes both these dudes just hate each other. Both these dudes go live for like 5 hours a day, so it's unclear exactly what took place in these 5-hour lives. That maybe, let's say this, Sneako sees academics make like an offhand comment for like 10 seconds that don't get clipped. Now he gets pissed off at that. Academics watch a Sneako stream. Sneako makes an offhanded comment for like 12 seconds that don't get clipped. And academics, right? So like, it's hard for us to really dictate the root of this. Now Sneako isn't innocent as well, because Sneako would also throw shots back at Ak when Sneako did a review of Academics and Drake finally meeting. And
but all this is childish. This has nothing to do with the original argument about Chud the Builder. Like, I don't see why these niggas is getting mad at each other. But I guess you could say the Academic started. Like, was that the first clip, Academic calling him irrelevant, and that's how it all, like, popped off?
And he had some not nice thing to say about it.
Wasn't this your friend? Yeah, I mean, kind of consider Academic. He's like a content friend. I don't think he like, for example, perfect example of how he's a content friend. I get attacked. I don't think he messages me, but then he makes fun of it and said like, "Oh, did God bless you by having a homeless guy attack you and pepper spray you?" But that's content, you know. So in this world, especially if you don't agree with somebody and you're as provocative and you're as, you know, steadfast in your beliefs as me, it's going to be hard to find real friendships.
There it is. It's not real, is it?
I don't really think it's about, like, what this nigga believes. Because people are friends all the time with, like, different beliefs. I just think it's how he vocalizes it, if anything. Like, he's very pushy on his beliefs.
It's legit? For me?
Yeah. Overdue. Dog. Been rapping a long time.
Bro,
this live was crazy.
Taken on a date. This is a date, bro. You should have taken the $1 million. And if you care about black issues first, you should have taken that $1 million and donated it to BLM. But he wanted to go on a date with Drake. This is incredible. Right after he's saying that, like, yeah, he would drive down the street and every light would turn green when Drake showed up.
What
the fuck?
Someone said Drake cracked. Like, this is how you take a bitch out. This is, dude.
He ain't lying, though.
It gets to a point, and I'm showing this to explain to you people, look, you might make fun of Muslims because we pray, because we worship God, the one true creator. If you don't worship God, you worship something. For a lot of people, it's themselves. So many others, especially people in hip hop, they worship celebrities, they worship rappers, they worship Drake.
I think all of that was just theater. If Akademiks was actually offered $1 million a dinner with Drake, I think Akademiks is picking $1 million. I don't think Ak is picking dinner with Drake over $1 million.
He's already rich, though.
Ak is picking Drake, I gotta have a conversation with bro, because no way, bro, no way. I love Drake, and I'm not picking Drake over $1 million. Not happening. I'm sorry.
That is a little gay.
All right, there's not a goddamn thing Drake can tell me in the many accents of his that will be worth more than $1 million. Okay, but this is where things really escalate, because I feel like today is when, because they've been passive aggressive all week, but today is when the bridge has completely been burnt. It's over with. They ops now. Akademiks had a clip that was about 5 minutes long go viral of Akademiks going in on Sneako. I'm talking about in on Sneako.
Roll the clip, nigga.
Right, questioning Sneako's blackness, among other things. That sparked Sneako to like respond back, calling Akademiks all type of goofies out of, they have taken this debate to a point of now they enemies, now they ops, now they're going back and forth. I think after today, Akademiks will probably start considering Sneako in the same category as Rory and Mal.
And you're pandering to these other people, the white dudes, who are usually saying, nah, see, Sneako is not one of them. Okay, and now, Sneako, I will say this. One of your things that I've noticed about you do like playing victim.
And I'm only playing this because Akademiks was making fun of prayer, right?
He comes across as a grifter because he doesn't know how to be a straight shooter and also apply this.
Was Akademiks making fun of prayer, though? I mean, yeah, you could say it, because he was going a little far. He was giving examples, like if someone goes up and I think he said if they were to spit on the carpet or pull their dick out while they're praying. Yeah, that is a bit far. But he was also trying to make an example out of it. But I know, you know what? If I was Muslim, I think I'd be mad too.
Same standard.
But that was the whole point.
He might care about. This is why I keep saying I would like for Sneako to stop speaking about black people and black culture, because if you can't see if you claim you're black yourself and you have zero sensibilities towards black people, their plight, and everything else, but you care so much about Palestinians, a place you've never been. You care so much about what's going on in Israel, a place you've never been. You care so much about all these other international affairs, but when it comes to black people, you have like this obtuse look that is kind of like, y'all gotta get over it. When he says making fun of prayer, the way to beat Sneako in every debate, equate what he's trying to preach on you to what he cares about. He cares nothing about nothing else but Muslim shit and goddamn Israel and Palestine. So you keep him there. So if he says, hey, if somebody just slaps you, you should do nothing. God says this. You bring up something that's sacred to him. That's the only way to get niggas like Sneako. Because even what they do is kind of like fake religion, because they act like Allah only give a fuck about the gods that strip in Israel. When you can have zero humanity, you don't care nothing about black people over here. But over there, you care about everything that's going on over there. You got to remind them. So any conversation with me and Sneako, I will never not stop talking about his religion. It's the only thing he cares about. The dude was shocked that I said I care about black people, and not even on some I'm here, we gonna be all right shit. Nigga, I'm black. When people first see me, that's the first thing that jumps off the page. So I'm telling you, no one's making fun of prayer, but it's the only thing he cares about. So you gotta consistently show him through analogies or flipping the script on him. Well, if you think these things aren't offensive, what about if it's done within the confines of your religion? Sneako is in a place now, he's trying to appease to his audience is primarily Muslim.
Okay, but
so he's trying to be seen as this good Muslim.
At the same time, like, I'll say it the same way, or I'll say it the same way how I'll say it about the other situation. You can get your point across to somebody without being offensive. Like, you can directly correlate it to his religion without directly trying to offend his religion. Because I'll say this, like, some of the way that Ak was representing what he was talking about, it does come off as a little bit offensive, and he could word it a little bit better when he's talking to him. But it's the same shit with Sneako, though. Because Sneako is the same way where he says this out-of-pocket shit, where it's like there's so many better ways you could have presented that information. These niggas don't have no reason to be arguing right now.
Now, maybe it's sincere. I don't want to necessarily say it's not sincere or not. But again, if that's what y'all got going on and you want to present your best face for them and you want to, whatever, no one's inviting you to fucking give your opinions when, like, your opinion, you should say, hey, I don't identify with the black plight at all. So when these guys are saying what Chud the Builder is doing is hurtful or is disrespectful or offensive, I'm going to stay out of this one. Because even though I have 1/8 drop of blood in me that's black, I can't identify with nigga shit no more. That's all you got to say. Stick with Palestine. Tell us how many bombs got dropped over there. Tell us what's happening at the Iron Dome with Israel. Tell us what Netanyahu's doing.
This is where I realized how intelligent Sneako was, or how crafty Sneako was. Sneako, you are a student of 48 Laws of Power, my friend. Sneako realizes that Akademiks is galvanizing a group of people who already hated him. Akademiks is ingratiating himself with that group and is galvanizing that group to essentially go against Sneako.
Right.
So what Sneako does is he begins to weaponize a group of people that despise academics. And who is that group of people? Well, the FBA, right? The FBA group led by Tariq Nasheed. Because Sneako would then start saying, hey, you not FBA, you's an immigrant.
Oh, shit.
Again, both these guys are super intelligent, and what they're weaponizing audiences against each other. So Sneako goes off on Act and pull the FBA card. Hey, I'm FBA. He's not even FBA. Why y'all hate me? Again, this was a brilliant chess piece.
It was an aside and everything. Academics saying, stop speaking on black folks. Uh-oh. Stop speaking on black folks. Is this what he said? If he actually said this, if Academics is telling me to stop speaking on black folks, bro, you could just tell him, stop speaking on Americans, go back to Jamaica, you know?
Bumbuka!
Why are you speaking about American issues? Chud the Builder, this is an American issue. I think you should talk about Jamaican issues. You're not from America. Speak on your country. Speak on Oxtail. And wine. American issues, this is separate, okay? This is for FBAs, foundational black Americans. Not these transplants from Jamaica, born all the way over there.
See what I mean? It's just the way he comes off.
With your
oxtail,
just
like,
with your rice and your plantains. I like the food though. The food's good. I can't even lie. Curry goat. Yeah, with your curry goat.
Bumbuka!
Go back to Jamaica.
Y'all gotta get over it. When he says making for the prayer, the way to beat Sneako in every debate, equate what he's trying to preach on you to what he cares about. He cares nothing about nothing else but Muslim shit and goddamn Israel and Palestine. So you keep him there. If he's
I only care about Muslim shit and Israel, Palestine. What do you care about, Drake, nigga? Then what are your priorities? Iceman? I only care about Muslim shit. Which ironically, because if you only care about Iceman and hip hop, that's a smaller percentage of the global black population. Africa's 50% Muslim. So if I only care about Muslim shit, by your logic, I'm encompassing far more black people than you.
Says, hey, Axe, if somebody just slaps
God,
you,
but I hate when we
God
say
says
that. Like when niggas say black, we're clearly talking about black American. Like we're not talking about African. Those are two separate things. I'm sorry to break it to you. A whole different culture, gang. Like it doesn't correlate.
You bring up something that's sacred then. That's the only way to get.
That's what you believe. You're Christian. It says
though.
to turn the other cheek, goofy. In Islam, it doesn't say turn the other cheek. If somebody hits you, you stand, you defend yourself. This is such a straw man argument. What is he talking about?
Niggas like Sneako. Because even with
Hold on, what?
bring up something that's sacred then. That's the only way to get niggas like Sneako. Because even what they do is kind of like fake religion. Because they act like Allah only give a fuck about the gods.
Fake religion, academics. The last conversation we had, you left Christianity in the convo. I can't believe more people aren't bringing this up. He started off saying he's Christian, and then saying Christianity's bullshit. He's not Christian. In that debate, talking about fake religion.
Strip in Israel. When you could have zero humanity.
I think Sneako is also Haitian. So the FBA people ain't riding with Sneako either, right?
Oh, shit.
Right? They despise us immigrants. Man, listen, bro, I get caught all type of tethers all across my timeline for no reason, bro. I don't even be like, I be minding my business and chilling. I don't even get, so I don't think they will ride with Sneako once they find out that Sneako is Haitian, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, man. If you're FBA, or you identify as part of the FBA group.
Okay, video's over. Y'all let me know who y'all think right in the beef right now, Sneako or Academics. I get what they both saying. I think they taking it to a whole different place than what the actual original argument was. I really just think it's the way that they're wording it or the way that they're trying to come off when they're talking about the situations. Because I ain't gonna lie, Academics doesn't have to like make fun of Muslims to get his point across. The same way though, Sneako does the same shit though. Like he directly will say some pretty interesting things about black people to try to get his point across. It's just too much. But y'all let me know in the comments.